MetaZoo released a week ago today. Do you have your package yet? Let's talk about that and more. Today is October 29th, 2021. Welcome to Stormblessed Games. Hey everyone, welcome back. So glad you are here. If you really want to support us, going to our website, going to our TCG Player Channel Fireball, which we have links in the description, are the best ways to help support us. And as for otherwise, smashing that like button, subscribing, those are great ways to support us too, and just help us to grow the channel. We are approaching 100 subscribers, and we are figuring out what we're going to do for the contest. We're going to make it a little bit easier than we did for our 50 subscriber celebration. So more to come on that probably in the next couple weeks because we're at 93 at the recording of this right now. So we are so happy you guys are here. Let's get going in MetaZoo news. So last Friday was the release of Nightfall. MetaZoo Marketplace dumped a bunch at noon Eastern time, a bunch of new product up. They announced that they were going to put out the release event decks and the Nightfall spellbooks and the booster boxes. And those did go up and sold out in less than 1 minute, largely due to bots. And then as they went through and audited throughout the day, they more and more became available, usually one or two at a time. And then we ended up in this very vicious cycle of being able to get the product into your cart. If you have to just keep reloading and reloading, you smashing that F5, you reloaded, get it into your cart, and then you go and try and process it. And then you go and it fails, and you process again and it fails. Just continually trying to check out. Some people were able to get product this way. A lot of them, myself included, were not after trying for 14 plus hours. There were a lot of people who tried from 11 a.m. until 2 a.m. or later. And I was online with you guys on the MetaZoo Discord channel at about midnight 1 Central Time, and probably at like 5 or 6, 7 p.m. Central as well that Friday, and then to Saturday morning. And did get to talk to a couple of you, and I really appreciate your support. It was so great talking to you guys. But there was a huge frustration in that, and as shown here, where even here I said I had the booster box in my cart 4 different times and could never get it to accept payment before it sold out again. After trying again and again, it would eventually empty the cart, and I had to start the process all over. And this happened all day, and it was that. And there's a lot of people saying the same thing. These are just the people in the Discord chat who were talking, and we commented, oh, hey, this box is back up, or this is back up, or this got removed from the cart, or hey, we actually managed to get through. And there were a lot of people who were having this issue going back pretty much all day. They were on the Discord channel and then talking about where, hey, they got it, they opened 5 packs here and got some good pulls, and it was just a lot of fun to be had as far as in the chat, and just kind of a shared frustration. But it was frustrating not getting anything all day, I will tell you that. But so at 12, they were supposed to release this at 12:30 Eastern that day on Friday, but instead they released it about 12:15 or so, because I was watching, and they came out with these new Nightfall playmats, as you can see here. And these are higher quality than the foam ones that they had. As you can see right here, they have stitching along the outer edge, and it doesn't look like he actually mentioned it here on the site, but they do have the rubberized backing as well, so these are very, very higher quality playmats. And we did pick up one of these ones. We picked up these Loveland Frogman sleeves, which I thought were really cool. I don't know why, but this looks like a popsicle to me. Just saying. And then these spellbook sleeves too. There was also these Jersey Devil sleeves, and these are still currently available on their website. So if you are interested, go to MetaZooMarketplace.com and pick these up. They do have these binders, 2 different binders here too. I think this one personally I like better, but I did not pick this one up because I don't need a binder for $60. Even as nice as it looks, when I was a teenager, absolutely, and probably early 20s, absolutely would have loved this. It is just not something, and my kids will probably eventually, but it's not something I need right now. But hey, it's really cool. Part of the reason I don't like these is because you can't add new pages. Once these pages are done, they're done. And these are, if you're noticing, right over here, going into this one and over here into this one, these are side loading. So they're not top loading like many of these other kinds are. It says close it with zipper, 9-pocket side loaded configuration. So anyway, they have a lot of cool stuff up here if you're interested. Let's get on to some announcements. Oh, I'm going backwards too far. Okay, where did we leave off? Right here. So here's where they had the announcement of, let's make sure you can see it on my screen. Tomorrow at noon, Nightfall MSRP, and it was all MSRP, which is why the bots were kind of insane about it. Here is a link on their Discord for questions related to your orders from MetaZooMarketplace.com, which is probably a good way to keep the sales or the other email addresses from going crazy. And you may actually get a response faster. I'm not sure, but definitely if you can go here, this goes to just a Discord channel, looks like, where you can just go and ask about it. Make sure to read the pins, do not post order numbers here. So that's probably a way to keep you from having issues with someone maybe trying to reroute your order. Here is the Rudy the Hunchback of Jacksonville. So this I thought was really, really cool. It kind of continues the theme of the previous set release for Rudy. His pack, or his release, by the way, goes on sale tomorrow, the 29th of October, and it is currently, we're patrons, so I have this information, is currently listed at $7.99 plus or minus 10%. And he's having an inverted sale where prices are, if you want to buy more than one kit, you can, but it costs an additional 50% for every one. So for example, the first one costs $800. If you want to buy 2, the second one would be $1,200, so you'd be paying $2,000. If you wanted to buy 3, the third one is then $1,600, twice what the first one was, and it just keeps going up from there. So you see how he described it was, you can buy more, but it's going to hurt. And this is part of his Halloween thing. And it's kind of an interesting sale. I'm curious to know if any of you happen to buy more than just the initial one, especially of those of you who are also his patrons. So here are some potential figurines. These really remind me of the Monopoly tokens. If they're going to do these types of figures, these 3D figures, I would almost use these just to, if these are about the same size, I would almost use those in Monopoly to kind of just be funny. Have fun. Yeah, figures we would do something like this. So I don't know if that's what that is or not, but it looks cool. They're still calling for more LGS if they have Nightfall product. CryptidCon is coming. And let's see, they're not zooming in, so it's not a good scan. But here is what the promo will look like if you are going to CryptidCon and make it to MetaZoo's booth. So now I'm passing Mars on our left. Next stop, Jupiter. Very cool. And here, so I'm sure most of you know, there is a chase card, just like Red Ink was in Cryptid Nation. Old Scratch is the chase card for Nightfall, and it has been pulled more than once. I know of at least Between Facebook groups and Discord, I think I've heard of 4 being pulled. My understanding is there's only 100 in existence. So this is going to be extraordinarily rare. So here they're announcing again, they have that sale is happening, and they released the binders and sleeves, and mats dropped, and this happened as you saw. So I said it's 15, it's actually 11:06, so it dropped 24 minutes early, but they are limited, he has said. So remember this word, keep mentioning this past week, limited. These are going to be limited. Once they're gone, they're gone. But it doesn't seem like there's as much demand as for the actual sealed product and whatnot. So, but I would go get them if you're interested in these. Nightfall is upon us, casters. I want to give you a hearty thank you. So here's his thank you to everyone who made Nightfall possible, and a link to the collector's guide for Nightfall. So today is Nightfall's release, bigger and better than Cryptid Nation. We are only getting started. Please welcome me in thanking the MetaZoo artists, the staff, and the moderators. So more congratulations and thank yous. So here's something that they're talking about for Wilderness. Should we introduce tiered rarity? As in, some holographic cards are rarer than others. They do have hesitation, and they're letting the community decide on this. And as you can see, leave a check to support and an X to not support, and the X's have won this. So here he is. Okay, so let's keep this thing simple and vintage. No tiered rarities for the Cryptid Nation block. That does not rule them out for the next block, Yokai Island. So expect things to change in, 2024? Things could potentially change with rarities for how everything works. And that may just be something that continues. So here he is saying there are 10 booster boxes with both a secret rare and a god pack. So a god pack is a pack with all hollows. I've seen a couple with some people who have also pulled a god pack where they were all reverse hollows, some were all full hollows, and some were a mixture of both. So here is information on the Topps boxes that we ordered a month ago now. And here, I actually have this open right here. Here is the picture. He's going to sign 10 of these, and they're going to be inserted randomly. And you see the 001 of 299, so Mike Waddell. And if you look at this is the actual contract he was going to sign that talks about, I've entered into an agreement with Topps to, among, that's cut off, but autographs for use, and you can imagine this as in products. Hereby I swear I personally autographed by manual signature. Pretty sure that's what that says. And so it's really interesting. And off to the side over here, you can see there's some more cards over here. So there are going to be, and there's his label, but there are going to be 10 of these print with these signatures according to this. So if you manage to get one, post a picture, come and let us know on YouTube or email us. We'd love to feature that and see what it looks like and just celebrate your good luck with you. I'm sure that's going to be really cool. More asking for more store owners. So MetaZoo Hour. Rudy on Alpha Investments posted a new video. This is, even though here you can see a picture of the mat, which is obviously very similar to his first Rudy kit one, Alpha 666 Street Investments. And here's another picture of Rudy there. And it looks like he has a devil tail and whatnot. But when you go to this video, it scam indeed. It does not show the mat. It only shows the promo. It's like a 2 or 3 minute video with the song and the promo. So here is a list. Here you can see a picture of all the binders that are on the way. Here, this one ended already and had a winner for upgrade for a Nightfall booster box. there are currently more, and we'll get to that here in just a moment. There are currently more giveaways happening on the channel. There are currently more booster box and other sealed giveaways currently going on in Discord, and we'll get to those here in a minute. So, if you are one of the people who donated to the Snallygaster Museum, $50 or more, Sarah wants you to contact her for swag. So, very, very cool for this GoFundMe that we talked about last week. So if you have MetaZoo costumes, you can go to their costume channel and post your costumes. I haven't been over here yet. So, that's really cool. So it looks like there's going to be some really cool pictures in here. Great thing to go and look at. Most everything should largely be safe for work. They're going to be pretty good about keeping all that safe. Art for Wilderness is currently being worked on, finally. So for the next set, which is coming out in early 2022, Wilderness is in production. So if you are interested in connecting with MetaZoo social media, here is a link on screen to all the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And we do usually peruse these a little bit to just kind of give you guys all the best information that we can. So because people keep asking, the original owner of the first TCG product on Sotheby's Mothman also gets 100 Nightfall booster boxes. So that was pretty cool. The current generation of postcards are being removed from the marketplace tonight. So now you're only going to have the current brand new postcards. I never did get any of those postcards. If you got any, let me know what you thought of them. Were they good quality? Do you have any intent of actually using them as a postcard or just to display? I'd be curious to know. So here's his Chaos Crystal Enthusiast. I appreciate everyone directing the questions to me in the comments in the product channels. To curb that a tiny bit, yes, our new mats are poly fabric with rubber backs and stitched edges. They're very high quality, durable, and competitive grade mats. We have updated the product listings on our website to reflect the actual images of them as well. It would be good, I think, if they added a little bit more text to reflect that. But at the very least, we have the images as we saw before. And that's better than nothing, honestly. So they have a new artist, Lunumbra Senpai. And she has an Instagram. I'm assuming that's I don't know. Lunumbra, anyway, has an Instagram. Here is a picture of a plushie. That's kind of a spoiler, as here says, for a Piazza Bird. So I know that they are going to be putting out plushies and whatnot, and these stuffed animals, into stores coming up very soon. I don't know if they're going to make it in time for Christmas or not, especially with all the shipping issues going on in the world. But I would expect these to be out soon, and these look really cool. Even just looking at the quality of these, just from the back. So obviously you can't tell a lot from the front. And I'd be interested to see something other than the back of Piazza Bird. But just on my initial impression, these are really high quality and very well done. And I'd be really interested to see if they have any cool ones that my daughters might like. That'd be really cool. So they've closed sign-ups for Wilderness playtesting. If you've been accepted, they will have messaged you privately. And again, the only way to have applied for that was to have been in the Discord. If you don't receive a message for Wilderness playtesting, they'll have sign-ups again for UFO. So here they were talking about the last 23 hours of the Sotheby's auction. This will have been completed by now. But you'll have received not just the NFT, but 100 Nightfall boxes and this promo. MetaZoo, Steve Aoki, and Gal Yosef. Special 1/1 promo card celebrates the purchase of the Mothman NFT. Skipped it to the original purchaser who won the MetaZoo NFT on Digital 1.2 auction October 26, 2021. So we'll get to who won that in a moment. Sorry for that app, but if you're receiving messages, invites from this account, Wilson Bedrova FX Trade, report them to Discord. I don't know what's going on with this. I wasn't around to see that, but they could have been up to something naughty. I'll just, not knowing more, I will leave it at that. So again, as we said before, congratulations to Upgrade for winning the Nightfall booster box. They have started shipping Halloween promo packs, and I have seen some people actually did get theirs on some of the Facebook channels and have opened them. So that is very cool. They did also notice or mention yesterday that they've seen some clumping in the Halloween packs, and their warehouse is now randomizing everything again just to be sure. Or maybe they weren't even randomizing them in the first place. I'm not sure, but we have not received ours yet. We ordered 5 of each one, so hopefully those will come soon. I do know that I'm very encouraged that there are some people who have already received them. So I'm hopeful that means that ours are coming soon. So thanks to Puistro for his help and patience. Other mintable NFT owner address associated with MetaZoo's NFT is that number. So I'm assuming that's who won the NFT. So congratulations. Really hope you enjoy that, and it is of immense pleasure and value for you. I have no idea. I don't know how much it actually costs. I'll have to go look at that here in a minute. And through the magic of digital editing, I have looked up the winner of the Sotheby's auction for the Steve Aoki Gallios of MetaZoo NFT. And the winner was AK09 for a total of $214,200. So I'm not going to pretend to know as much about NFTs as other people do. There are plenty of other articles on the importance of this, but it's a good showing for MetaZoo for a first of its kind NFT for a collectible card game that I'm aware of anyway. Christmas pronos go up for pre-order November 1st. Each order will include 10 one-card booster packs in a sealed box and be purchased alongside MetaZoo Christmas wrapping paper. So very cool. So here is the red one and the green one. The boxes will look like gift boxes, and they're working on getting a custom hollow foil. Very cool. So here, what are these? Look at these. These are silver bordered MetaZoo, and they're sealed packages. It's kind of interesting that they're in this Nightfall box. Curious about that. But when you come in and look at this really closely, of course it doesn't go where I zoomed it. These say, I don't know how well you can see this on your screen. This says Playtester. There you go. That one's a little bit better. So these have been embossed Playtester. I don't know. Are these the Nightfall Playtester versions of these cards that they might be selling? Or, well, I'm really curious to know about this. Not having had Nightfall yet, because our product still hasn't arrived. I've not opened anything, so I don't know what all is in there. But this looks really interesting. And currently there is no other information as to what it is. But so here, hitting shelves sometime next week. It looks like they actually have these theme decks, and those might actually be going to retail. That'll be really cool. I really like how these theme decks this time, how they look like a spell book as well. I hadn't noticed that before, and I don't recall the other ones doing that as well. I'll have to go into the other room and look at what we have. So it looks like there's been a bit of drama in some of the chat rooms. So Rosquilla is saying, I want to start off by saying that myself and I'm sure the rest of the MetaZoo team loves your support for MetaZoo. Now on to the serious stuff. If y'all are getting burnt out or frustrated, I suggest y'all just take a day or two away from MetaZoo. We love your support, but also care about y'all. And if you are having rough days, we want y'all to focus on yourselves. I know lots of schools, colleges are at the point of midterms or are finishing them up. So take some time to just enjoy yourself, binge watch that one TV show, listen to some music, go for a walk, or hang out with your friends. Besides that, I hope everyone is having a good day, one day till Friday and the weekend, so let's look forward to that. So I'm not sure what really sparked that, but it is good advice. If you are getting overstressed, if you're getting worked up about something, walk away, take a break. Come back renewed and refreshed, and you'll feel a lot better, largely. I mean, it's not going to be a cure-all for everything, but it will help. So also yesterday, they were doing a giveaway on the announcements page of their Discord channel. They gave away a Nightfall booster box, blister pack, tops pack, a Nightfall release box, and a Nightfall theme deck. Those ended earlier today. And see, our winners were that long list of numbers: Fifi 2, Joe D, Big Grain, and so they had several of these. Poke G World, a number, J-Robot, and a couple other people with numbers. So very cool. Congratulations, everyone. That is exciting. So, and again, this was because of Nightfall week being the week before Halloween, is what they're saying. So here they have specific card quantities in each Nightfall tribal and release deck. So for the Water Tribal deck, there are 14 unique cards. The Light Tribal deck is 11. The Cosmic Tribal deck with the Red Ruler is 12. As we keep scrolling, you have the Spirit Tribal deck is 14. The Earth Tribal deck is 16. How many of these are there? I don't remember there being this many different theme decks. Or those are the tribal decks. Oh, and these are the release decks. So, interesting. There's different release decks as well. So the Cosmic Lightning release deck has 13. The Forest has 11. Dark and Spirit has 15. Frost and Water has 12, and the Flame and Frost has 12. So, very interesting. I guess I hadn't realized that there was a second set of release decks that were separate from the tribal decks that they've been announcing as well. So now I'm curious and need to go look into this a little bit more. So you learn new stuff all the time, every day. This is pretty interesting. So here's the public spreadsheet for each Nightfall card. So very cool, and this will allow you to kind of look everything out, see what the rarity is, what type it is, its tribe, its fourth wall effects, the abilities and effects, its attacks, cost, spellbook limit, life points, any metadata, and their traits. Is there anything in the metadata? I'm curious as to what that means. Let's see. How about we go faster? Yeah, I didn't see anything there. So I'm not sure what that is intended, but here we have 142 of them down through Jersey Devil, and then this. So very, very cool. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. This should also be available to you on our Discord server as well. So they've introduced or brought on board a new R&D specialist named J. Logan Dick. Welcome to MetaZoo to make gameplay better than ever. Awesome. Here's the release or the winner announcement for the contest we just talked about. And if you were announced as a winner, go on to the Discord and reach out to @Max. Alright, so let's go over to MetaZoo Socials, where we see the Piazza Bird. Here is a new lyric video for the Cryptid Nation song. So what do you know about holographic tarot box toppers in Cryptid Nation 2nd edition? I can't read those when the grammar's bad. But, so for 1st edition Cryptid Nation, the box toppers were either the chase card, which is a red ink, or it was a holographic aura card, which with alternate art. So for 2nd edition, which is coming out in December currently, they're doing alternate art full hollow Terra box toppers. And I'm honestly pretty excited about these too. So it doesn't look like we can really see what these look like terribly well. But you can definitely tell they're hollow. These are all alternate art. This is definitely not the art that we've seen before. And I'm honestly really, really digging it. I really like that. That's very cool. So look for that when Cryptid Nation 2nd edition drops in right before Christmas. Here they are announcing. So I don't know if we mentioned it before, but November 1st is when the Christmas promo box comes with the MetaZoo wrapping paper. So these promos are, so it's Monday. Remember, Halloween is this Sunday, and so Monday, and I don't have a time yet. So I will, as soon as I find out a time, I will comment on this video and pin it to the top. So come back Monday morning, if you haven't already by then, and find out when this is, or be looking on their either on the Discord server, on our Discord server, or on one of the MetaZoo social links that we went over already before. Here is the Cryptid Nation 2nd edition, How to Press It. So this looks like the maps, the 2nd edition map. So I'm curious as to know if there's going to be any changes for this other than maybe marking it as 2nd edition. This looks pretty similar to the one we already have for 1st edition. Maybe higher quality, I don't know. The first one seemed pretty decent to me. I'm very, very excited and curious to see what's going to come with that. And just having better prices again. Hopefully seeing Cryptid Nation, even though in a 2nd edition form, at an MSRP. I don't know if that's going to be the $139.99 price point or the $99.99 price point. At this point, considering inflation, considering all the shipping challenges and the increase in prices, I do expect Cryptid Nation 2nd edition to be the $139.99 price point. I do not expect it to be a lower price. So just a heads up. Again, that is pure speculation on my part, but I wanted to give it to you as best I could. Let's take a look at the market right now. Here is TCG Player for the Kickstarter. Current listings, there is a single one for the Spellbook at $2,300 plus shipping and tax. The booster packs are sitting at about $285. The blister packs are sitting between $294 and $810, at least for these ones. And the booster boxes are sitting between $11,500 and $18,800, or $18,750. So these are the four for Kickstarter on TCG Player. Let's look at eBay. Here we have the Cryptid Nation Kickstarter Spellbook promo. These are the sold listings. At $256, a Kickstarter booster sold at $7,000. This was yesterday. Booster packs sitting at about $250, $7,000, $2,000 for the spellbooks, $6,100 for the Kickstarter. $6,100 for the Kickstarter. So $10,600 for a booster box and spellbook, which seems like that might have been a really, really good deal for the person who got that. This is a that is a Kickstarter for $2,000. I don't know what came out of this one, but this was back on October 4th. So anyways, and there's not a whole lot of movement on these. As far as listings of these go, so we have one currently bidding at, let's get out of there, Amazon. Currently bidding at $5,000. Another one that's waiting for a bid at $6,500. Here's one at $15,000, at $25,000. A set of the theme decks at $450, and a Kickstarter spellbook at $2,900. And a lot of the prices are going to be very similar to that. Over on Channel Fireball, as far as Kickstarter, they just really do not have much up. So there's nothing here for Cryptid Nation, Kickstarter booster box. And yeah, so that's the only thing they even currently have listed up there. So let's move over to first edition on TCG Player. Currently the packs are going for $29, $30, $36. The blister packs are going for about $52, yeah, so that's pretty consistent for the blister packs now. The spellbook is going for about $220, $225, right in that range. That seems pretty consistent there. And the booster boxes are going for $790, $812, $815 for Cryptid Nation First Edition booster box. On eBay, and looks like we have some other things in here, but the spellbook is $230. Wow, we actually had a box here for $400. That was a really good deal on that, which honestly I had seen. $760, $840. Here's a set of the first and second print of Chapter 2 for $44, or $47 it sold for. That's neat. The release metal is currently about $16 sealed. This went for under $850, $750. So it looks like, as I had said before, prices were going to retract a little bit, but they're still staying around that 800 level. And if we go over to Channel Fireball, here we have some listings for the first edition box. These are usually about $888 up to $1,036. Channel Fireball currently seems like it generally is a little more expensive in its marketplace for booster boxes right now. I think that might be in part because there's no mass price controls yet over here. We do sell over here, and as you can see right here, we're the only ones listed for a tribal theme deck. Other things. So the Brilliant Aura deck is at $120. Spellbook is at $250. Not much in the way of theme decks. $57. So it's pretty on par for many of it. Release event boxes at $125. And that's it for first edition. Now Nightfall. This is, of course, the one that just released last week. Packs are currently going for about $11, $11.25 on TCG Player. The blister packs are going for $20, $21 or so. And look at these, there's so many of these available. These spellbooks, $74, $75, $4.95, $74.80. One of the a Central Trading Card Company had spellbooks up for $110 yesterday. I don't know if they're currently still up, but I did see them and chose to pass for the moment, since the market is still not where those prices were. Booster boxes are sitting at $240 or so for Nightfall booster boxes, and there's not many at those prices on TCG Player. So here is eBay for Nightfall First Edition sealed. Here we have, are these the sold listings? These are not sold. Let's go look at the sold listings. So $230 or $240. For a booster box, the blister pack is $20.54, $270, $245. That was from Canada. 5 of these was 121 or so Canadian dollars. I don't know exactly how that translates. $270, $100 for a spell book. So, and then look, the Collecticon for this, the Houston Collecticon Nightfall is $150 actually sold for. And another one for $145. So those are doing pretty good. $99. So what does Channel Fireball have? Spell books are at about $95. And these are, of course, just the lowest listings. The theme decks are going for about $50 when they appear. $240. 11 of those at $240 for the Nightfall booster box. The theme decks are, even these ones are still in the low 50s. This release event deck is $48, and there's 2 left. $52, $49, and then the blister packs are $21.95. So I just wanted to say again, if you are interested in supporting us, our website is stormblessedgames.com, and we used to have a whole lot of other stuff up here. A lot of it's been removed, but these, if you scroll down, these are still what we have up on our website, and we have way more. So if you scroll down here, here's our link to TCG Player and our link to our Channel Fireball marketplaces as well. So here you see you're shopping from us here, and this has all of our current inventory, as well as some over here for what we have for Magic, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood. We do have stuff MetaZoo, but they don't have that listed over here for some reason. But yeah, so if you are interested in supporting us, I would highly recommend you coming and checking us out. We, as you saw down there, we also do buy bulk right now. We don't really, if you want to come to our website, just send us an email at buylist@stormblessedgames.com, and we will, with what you want to sell us, and we will be happy to talk to you about a price and see what you want to give us. We're more than happy to take a look and have a conversation with you guys about it. So again, I just want to thank you so much for coming and checking us out today. I hope you guys are enjoying Nightfall if you've gotten it. I know our boxes are on their way. We just got our shipping confirmation a few minutes ago, and I'm really excited to get this next week, I hope. So again, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed.
Thanks for watching.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Be blessed.